Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a makeup-free video. I won't have makeup on. Actually, I lied. I will have makeup on for maybe like 5 to 10 seconds in this video, but other than that, no makeup. And that's because this video is going to be my full skincare routine. So nighttime skincare and daily skincare. And then I also am going to mention a few products that isn't in the normal routine, but that I do use sometimes that I definitely wanted to mention because I love them. But yeah, we're gonna have to pause and take a minute for black turtlenecks or mock necks because I feel like I wear them in every video now and I'm really not gonna stop. But yeah, I feel like I've gotten my skin to a really good point. It is not perfect by any means. I still have some breakouts and like scarring, hyperpigmentation. Always gonna have dark circles because I don't know, I think it may be hereditary. Always gonna have blackheads. Well, not always gonna have blackheads, but probably because blackheads are one of those things that you really need to maintain and I'm just not very good at it, especially given all of the makeup I wear. Okay, before we go any further, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about my skin. So I have pretty dry skin. I do get oily in the T-zone mainly throughout the day when I have makeup on. And I feel like that's because I like almost overhydrate my skin, but I'm a big believer in hydration. I grew up with dry skin all over my body. So even if I get oily, I don't mind it. I'll just powder, like it really doesn't bother me. All of the products I used are more geared towards dry skin. I wouldn't necessarily use any skincare products that inhibit oils or mattify your skin, mostly because I feel like skincare is meant to hydrate and to really nourish your skin, and I feel like you need to add moisture to it to let it be nourished. If I do want a matte look, I'll use like primers or makeup products to do that, but skin is the first step to any makeup look, and I always want to have nice, plump, hydrated, radiant skin. So all of the products I use are targeted towards, except for like the masks, are targeted towards hydrating and really nourishing your skin. I don't necessarily think I have acne prone skin because I don't have perfect skin, but I don't necessarily think I have acne. Like I don't get cystic acne or I don't get really like major breakouts. If I do break out, I get like several pimples, not just one. Sometimes I get just one, but I don't think I have like extreme acne whatsoever. I do struggle with dark circles, large pores, congested pores because of how much makeup I use and how much makeup I wear. I do have congested pores also because I'm not very good at maintaining like blackheads and stuff, just because I get like, I know they say like do face masks once a week or twice a week, whatever. I just get lazy, and like sometimes I do like one every day for a week and then I won't do one for a month and I'll be like shit. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown of my skin. So dry, I do get oily through the day, but I like to hydrate it, and I do struggle with large pores and clogged pores. But yeah, we're gonna just get right into my skincare routine. We're gonna start off with the nighttime routine because I feel like your nighttime skincare routine is more important, just a little bit, because that's when you really like gunk your face at the end of the day and take off all your makeup and just get the whole day off of your skin. So we're gonna start there. Okay, obviously my first step to my nighttime skincare routine is to take off my makeup. And lately, probably for about a year or a little bit more, I've been really into cleansing balms to take off my makeup. So the one I use recently has been the Pixi Nourishing Cleansing Balm, and this has sweet almond oil and cocoa butter in it, and it's basically just a weird like kind of solid oil, and then you put a little bit in your hand and you warm it up so that it gets like liquid, and then you just rub it all over your face and it dissolves all of your makeup. It is the easiest way to take off your makeup. So you massage it in your skin and then you wet a washcloth. Usually I do with as hot of water as I can handle because the heat from the washcloth is going to melt it off of your skin. It's just going to remove a lot easier. So I go ahead, take my washcloth, get it as hot as possible, and then just take all of that oil off and all of the makeup with it because it already dissolved it. And it seriously is the easiest way to take off your makeup. But if this is one of those lazy nights that you really just want to take off your makeup and go to bed because you can't handle your full skincare routine, do not use a cleansing balm because this stuff is thick and you need to wash your face after. Yeah, so next step in that routine after my makeup is off is to cleanse it. And at night, the cleanser I use, well, I use this in the morning as well. This is the Aveda Botanical Kinetics Purifying Gel Cleanser. It says it removes oils and impurities. This is a ginormous bottle that my boyfriend brought here and I kind of stole it from him because it's just good shit. Also because I ran out of my face wash, so thanks babe. Use this this, along with my Clarisonic, I just put a few pumps of it on the Clarisonic, and then I wash my face. This is the Clarisonic Mia 2. I think I have the sensitive brush head on it, but it's not like the actual Clarisonic brand one. I got it on, I think, Groupon. But I use the Clarisonic because this is really, really great to get deep in your pores and really get all of that makeup out. I feel like once you use a Clarisonic, you never feel as clean just washing your face with your hands. But I've had mine for, I think, 2 years now, and I love it. It is so good. So this cleanser is also really great. It's a gel cleanser, but it's not like, it doesn't foam up too much, which I don't really like a big foam. When cleansers foam up a lot, they tend to dry out my skin. So this just gets it really nice and clean, gets everything off of my face, especially used with this. Gets it off of my face, but my face doesn't feel like stripped and dehydrated after. It's just a great cleanser. After I wash my face and I dry it off with a towel, I go in with a toner. I don't always tone, but lately I have been a lot. And this is the Dermalogica Clear Start Breakout Clearing All Over Toner. So it has salicylic acid in it combined with sesame extract that helps minimize the surface oils that cause breakouts. And it also has a bunch of other botanicals in it, lemongrass and bitter orange, to refresh and energize and revive the skin. I just really like this. I tend to use this more when I'm breaking out, and I think it does help a little. Not necessarily like make your pimples go away overnight, but I do think it helps the healing process of them go a little bit quicker. So I do like this a lot, and it definitely makes me feel like refreshed and a little bit cleaner after I wash my face. Okay, after I tone, I go in with a serum, and the serum I'm currently using and loving is this one from Derma E. This is the hydrating serum with hyaluronic acid. I just really, really like this. It's really nice and smoothing. When I wake up in the morning, it feels like my skin is a little bit plumper and a little bit like there's less texture to it. I don't necessarily know if that's this or the moisturizer or a combo of all of them, but I do really like this. So I do 2 pumps, and then I put it all over my face, and I let that sink in for really not that long because I don't want to be in the bathroom too much longer. But I put this all over my face, and I do like it. I always try to include a serum, especially in my nighttime routine, because I feel like it just adds a little bit of extra benefit to your face. Okay, so the next product is a night cream that is also from Derma E. It's from the same line as the serum. They sent me this line. Thank you, Derma E, because I've been loving it. This is the hydrating night cream with hyaluronic acid. This is just like a teeny jar, but I feel like that's because it's super thick, and you really don't need much at all, especially when you mix it with what I mix it with. But it's a great, super duper hydrating, like thick cream. It's not like balm-esque, but it is definitely a thick cream, and I really like that. But I'm all about the hydration, so I also add a few drops of this Pixie Rose Blend oil. So I go ahead and put on the night cream, and then I'll take like 4 drops of this oil and put that right on top of it, and I am glowing. Like literally every time I go to bed, I look like I either just ran a marathon and I'm sweating, or I just dunked my face in a vat of coconut oil, but I'm totally fine with that because when I wake up, I'm nice and hydrated, and I hopefully will not get wrinkles until I'm like 80. It's gonna be great. So hydrate your skin, girls. And then for eye cream at night, I use a different eye cream at night than in the morning because I'm extra, and I'll explain. So the one I use at night is the Clinique All About Eyes. It's a really nice, like thick gel-like consistency. It smells really good too. I like this at night because it's a little bit thicker than the one, or I feel like it is a lot more hydrating than the one that I use in the morning. I feel like it's great for nighttime because it is a little bit heavier and I put a lot of it on, but you do need to use eye cream no matter what your age is. Get you an eye cream because you don't want wrinkles, and it also helps your concealer sit better. So get an eye cream. This is the one I use at night because it's super nice and hydrating. So after I do my whole face routine, then I slap on a very healthy helping of lip balm because honestly, I need to have something on my lips at all times. If it's not a lipstick or a lip gloss, it needs to be a lip balm. Like I just need to have something on my lips at all times because dry lips, ugh, it's literally my worst nightmare. So at night, lately I've been using this Pure Lip Comfort. I've had this for like a while. It's probably not even good anymore, but it hydrates my lips, so that's all that matters. I also really like the Agave Lip Mask. I like the Glam Glow Pout Mud. I think that's what it's called. You know, the Glam Glow, the little silver ball one. I have that one in my nightstand as well that I use sometimes. Yeah, just put on a shit ton of lip balm for when you go to bed, because I mean, you're gonna be sleeping for 8 whole hours. Well, hopefully, if you get a good night's sleep. Either way, you're gonna be sleeping for a lot of hours and your lips are just gonna be sitting there dry. So put a lot on before you go to bed so that when you wake up, they're as the least amount of dry that they can be. Okay, so then I go to sleep and I wake up and it is time for my morning skincare routine. And the first thing I do is tie up my hair, obviously. Actually, I go to sleep with my hair tied, so whatever. But I go ahead and wet my face and wash it. I use the same cleanser that I use at nighttime. This is, once again, the Aveda Botanical Kinetics Purifying Gel Cleanser. It is a really, really good one for just refreshing the skin. As I said before, it's not too foamy and it doesn't strip your skin. So especially in the morning when there's really not much on your face other than your skincare, you don't really need a deep clean, but you do want to clean everything off and refresh your skin. So this is a great one for that. It's great for getting everything off, paired with the Clarisonic, and it's also great for just, you know, a good, nice cleanse without too much stripping in the morning. Once I do that, I once again go in with my toner. Once again, this is a Dermalogica Clear Start Breakout Clearing All Over Toner. As you can see, I use a lot of the same products at night than in the morning, because that would have just been a very hefty medicine cabinet if I was using this or different things for everything. Actually, who am I kidding? My medicine cabinet is chock full, but I do use the same things just because it's easier, and I feel like if you want to see the results of a product, you should use them morning and night. So I go ahead and spray this toner, and then after that I go in with the serum. I do use the Derma E Hydrating Serum with hyaluronic acid in the morning and at night. So I pump 2 pumps of this, put it on my face, and that is that. And then for my daytime moisturizer, I go in with the Derma E Hydrating Day Cream. It is basically just a little bit thinner of a version than the night cream, and it is so nice. It is actually pretty rich still, so if you have oily skin, I would not go for this, because as you can see, I'm glowing right now and I just did my morning skincare routine. But it is very rich. It's a lot thicker than most day creams I've used before, but I love it. And it really doesn't have any effect on my makeup. It just sinks right to the skin, especially because it's winter time right now. I need a hefty moisturizer. So yeah, I really, really love this. And then after that is eye cream. This is the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream. It's just a little mini travel size. I feel like because this is from Bobbi Brown, it is a better eye cream to put under your makeup, which is why I use it in the morning. It feels thicker than the Clinique, but it isn't as hydrating. I know that sounds weird, but it's thicker, but I don't know. It seems thinner when you blend it out. Does that make sense? I don't know, but I do like it as an under makeup eye cream because I feel like everything just sits on top of it really nicely. It doesn't make anything crease or get like gunky or anything. It's just a good eye cream. So I really like this one for the daytime. And then once again, I go in with a hefty helping of lip balm because I always do. I actually do my makeup at work. So I wake up here, I do my skincare routine, and then I go ahead and take the train all the way to Queens to my job, and then I do my makeup there. Sometimes I feel like my face gets dirty on the train just because of, like, you know, train air. Ugh. But now that I've been doing this, I kind of like letting my skincare sit first and like really absorb into my skin, and then do my makeup. And I feel like my makeup comes out really good. I also just refuse to wake up early to do my makeup here. And also I work in cosmetics, so a lot of my job is like testing new products. So most of the time I don't even know what I'll be testing until I get to work. So I don't like to put anything on my face, because if somebody says, oh, Ashley, we want you to test this foundation today, and I'm like, oh, I already have foundation on, gonna be pissed. So I do my skincare routine, and then I go to work, and then I do my makeup probably an hour and a half late, not even, like 2 hours later. But I haven't really had any problems with that. Okay, now we are going to talk about some of the products that I don't use all the time, but that I do love and want to mention. The first one is an exfoliator that I love, the Clarisonic, and it exfoliates perfectly. But sometimes I want like a little bit of extra exfoliation, or if the Clarisonic is a little bit too abrasive, like if my skin is getting a little sensitive or something, I'll use this instead. And this is the Origins Modern Friction Nature's, let me say that again. This is the Origins Modern Friction Nature's Gentle Dermabrasion. This is really, really good. It's got, I think the microderm, yeah, it has skin refining rice in it. So I think that's like the exfoliating particles is rice. It's a white product, and it's really, really creamy, but it has that rice in it. So it's really exfoliating your skin, but it's not like dehydrating it because of that rich like base that it has. It's so nice. Every time I use this, my skin feels smoother than it ever has before. My cousin Bianca actually had this like 2 years ago, and every time I'd go to her house I'd use it, and finally I was like, Ashley, you need this in your life. Just buy the thing. So I went ahead and bought it, and I love it. I keep it in my shower and do like kind of like a treatment if I'm in there. I'll exfoliate, and then I'll like kind of leave it on my skin for a little to like let it soak up all the good stuff, and then I'll wash it off and my skin feels awesome. Okay, and then I have a few face masks that I want to mention. The first one is my all-time favorite ride or die. Like, this one is the best ever, and that is the Glam Glow Super Mud. It's very expensive. I'm already, oof, buying a new one is going to be rough, but this is the Super Mud clearing treatment. It's a black mask that you put on, and when it dries, it like dries gray. It literally takes every freaking thing out of your skin. Like, you put this on and you can literally see the little dots of shit coming out of your face, and it's incredible. Your face will feel so clean and so clear. This is awesome also as a spot treatment. If you have a pimple, you just put a little dot of it on it, go to sleep and wake up, and it won't be gone completely, but it will be sizably, or there will be a sizable difference. So I freaking love this. This is like my all-time favorite mask. It's like 70 bucks, but honestly, it's worth it. It is the most incredible mask ever. I have two other like charcoal style masks that I really like too. Obviously, charcoal like black masks are my favorite kind, because honestly, what I usually use a mask for is to like really get all the gunk out of my skin and really clarify it. So I love charcoal masks and like mud masks. So another one that I really enjoy that I actually already have a backup of is the Derma E Purifying 2-in-1 Charcoal Mask. This is awesome. It's right up there with the Glam Glow. It's really, really good at getting everything out of your face. I just like the Glam Glow a little bit better. I think because it's thinner and just easier to work with. But this is a super thick like mud mask that you put on. It takes a little bit to dry, but when you take it off, it really gets shit out of your face. It is a good one. And then the last charcoal mask that I wanted to mention is this Origins Clear Improvement After... This is the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to clear pores, and that's exactly what it does. You put it on your face, you let it dry, and when you take it off, your pores are really, really nice and clean, and because they're clean, they get smaller. Tip. So yeah, I really like this one, but I have to say I like these two better, but I do like this one. And then the last mask that I wanted to mention is kind of my like quick mask just for like a little bit, just like a little bit of a pick-me-up. This is the Origins Out of Trouble. I can't say any of these fucking Origins products. This is the Origins Out of Trouble 10-minute mask to rescue problem skin. It's a sulfur mask, and sulfur is really great for like acne and really any skin problems you have. It's just great to counteract them. So it's a white mask. You put it on, you look like a marshmallow for like 10 minutes, but when you take it off your skin, it doesn't really get everything out of your pores. It's a lot creamier than these masks. Like, it doesn't dry as hard as these. But if your skin is a little bit too oily, or you're having like weird texture, or you're just having like an allergic reaction, actually I would not use this if you're having an allergic reaction because it has sulfur in it. But I don't know, if your skin is just like bleh and you want something to help it, you don't really know what's happening, but you know something is not good. You just use this and it gives your skin like a really nice pick-me-up, and it's only 10 minutes and it's really nice. I like it a lot. But yeah, guys, that is actually it for my skincare routine. This was a lot of products, a lot of talking, but I hope you guys liked it. I've actually never done a skincare routine on YouTube ever, but I'm very happy about it. I've been really happy with my skin lately. I'm hoping it doesn't flare up. It actually did like last week, but it is back to normal. But I'm really happy with my skin. I love all of the products I just mentioned to you. I'm really excited to see how they work for my skin going forward. I hope this helped you guys and you found some products to try out or learned some things from me. That would really make me happy if I helped you guys out. I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.